Okay, hello everyone. I'm Jamie and this is Angie. We'll be flowing with you today. It's going to be a quite energizing vinyasa flow. So if you need to take a rest at any time, you can always take it, whether you want to take child's pose or downward dog or just lie flat on the mat. And feel free at any time if you want to pause the video and take a sip of water, if you want to take a rest in child's pose, you can always do that. Otherwise, just try to follow along, and any time that you want to take your rest, take it. If you feel any pain, just pause at any time you want and come back in when you're ready. So start, come over to a comfortable seat. You can sit cross-legged. If it feels good, you can bring a cushion or a towel underneath your seat and let your arms rest on your thighs. Palms can face down or face up. You're going to close down your eyes. So take a few moments here just to settle in. Notice how you're feeling. We'll start with 3 breaths together. So when you're ready, just take a full exhale and take a full breath in. Open your mouth, side out. 2 more times, breathing in. Open your mouth, exhale. Once more, inhale. And exhale, mouth. Closing down your mouth, take a full breath into your nose. And this time, breathing out from your nose. Keep this breath going. As you breathe in, notice the length of your spine. And as you breathe out, notice the softness of your shoulders, the heaviness of your hips and your thighs. Begin to think about what brings you to yoga today. Whether your goal is more physical, to move the body, whether it is more of the mind, to relieve stress or to find calm in your day. Just let this intention guide your practice. Let it keep you grounded and focused. And together we'll take 3 more breaths. Breathing in through your nose. And breathing out from your nose. Inhale, nose. And exhale, nose. Once more, inhale. And long exhale. On your next inhale, reach your arms all the way up to the ceiling, just lengthening through your spine. And with your exhale, let your arms come all the way back down, letting your arms rest to your thighs. Twice more like that. Inhale, reaching all the way up, maybe gazing to your fingers. And exhale, let your arms come all the way back down. Last one here. Inhale, reaching high. This time, take your left hand down to the left side and give yourself a nice stretch in your right side body. As you breathe in, think about opening up across your chest. As you exhale, reaching a bit further to the left side. One more breath. As you breathe in, reach back up, take a twist to the right side. Left hand to your right thigh, right fingers behind you. As you breathe in, sitting taller, lengthen the spine. Nice. As you exhale, rolling your right shoulder back even more. Chest is open to the right side. On your next inhale, reach both arms back up to the ceiling. Lengthen, lengthen. Take your right hand down to the right side, switching sides. As you breathe in, reaching a bit further, lengthening through your side body. As you exhale, softening a bit more to the right. Relaxing through your shoulders and your chest. When you're ready, coming all the way back up, twisting to the left. Left hand behind you, right hand to your left thigh. As you breathe in, lengthening through your spine. Exhaling to twist even deeper. Nice. Keeping your left hand behind you, take your right hand around to the right side. Look to the front, press into the mat behind you. As you breathe in, lift the chest, puffing your chest forward. You can stay here. If you want a bit more, walk your hands a bit further back. Press into your knees and lift your hips off the ground. Open up across the front of your body. So nice. As you exhale, sit your hips back down. Nice. Begin to walk your hands to the front of the mat. We're going to come over to the forearms and to the knees. So coming over to the front of your mat, coming onto your forearms. Begin to lean your hips over to the right side. Nice. Pressing your hips to the right. Like you're drawing a big circle. Circle your hips all the way back to your heels and move over to the left side. So we go for a few rounds. Take your time just to move in circular motions. Any sort of moves that feel good. Take time when you find something that feels nice to be in, whether it's in your outer hips, whether it's in your outer shoulders. See if you can stay for a bit longer just to get into that stretch. A few more breaths. Breathing in. And long breaths out. Eventually, we meet in the child's pose. Let your hips sit all the way back to your heels. Relax your shoulders, relax your arms. Let your elbows and your thighs sink down towards the earth. And as you breathe in, notice the expansion. Your back body rises. As you exhale, notice the softness. Your hips sitting back to your heels. Your shoulders soften. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, lean forward to all fours. Come over to your hands and knees. Wrists below the shoulders. Knees are apart so that you have a stable base. Begin to round your spine. Chin to your chest. Let your head drop. As you breathe in, arching your spine, look ahead. Draw your shoulders back. Lift to the heart. Nice. Exhale to round. Chin to your chest. Letting your head drop. And begin to move at your own pace. So as you breathe in, arching. As you breathe out, rounding. Take as much time as you need. So in your cat-cows today, you can always play around. If you want to turn your fingers out to the sides or you want to turn your fingers in towards you, you can begin to go for that. Maybe moving your hips left to right, shifting your weight in clockwise or anti-clockwise. Notice how you feel as you move around. When you find something that feels juicy, see if you can stay for a bit longer. No rush, yeah. As you move, notice your breaths. Full inhales. Long exhales. And when you're ready, you can come over to the downward dog, gently tucking your toes, reaching your hips all the way up and back. So take a few moments in your down dog just to walk it out. Bend one knee, straighten the other leg. In your downward dog, we want to focus on lengthening through the spine. Your fingers are spread wide apart so you got a good steady base. From your downward dog, as you breathe in, lean forward to plank pose. Wrists are below the shoulders, toes below the heels. Exhale back to your downward dog. Lift your hips all the way up and back, heels reaching down. Inhale, plank pose, leaning all the way forward, long with your spine. Downward dog as you exhale, reaching back. Last one. Inhale, leaning forward to plank pose. From your plank, lower all the way flat down to the ground. Nice. Cobra pose, relax your toes as you breathe in, lift the chest, open up. Downward dog, press into your knees, your toes, lift your hips all the way up and back. Nice. In your down dog, take your feet hip-width distance apart. So taking them slightly wider, come up high to your tiptoes, lift your hips and heels high. Keeping your hips high, press your heels back down to the ground, coming back to your downward dog. 2 more times. Inhale, high up to your tiptoes. Exhale, back down to your heels. Once more, tiptoes. Inhale, keeping your hips high, begin to bend your knees. Press your belly all the way back to thighs. Nice. Find that length in your spine, breathing into the side of your body. 1 more breath in. Plank pose as you exhale, lean forward, bring your knees to the ground and sink your chest and chin between your palms. Knees, chest and chin. Nice. Hug your elbows in, cobra pose as you breathe in, lifting through the heart. Tuck the toes, downward dog as you exhale, reach your hips all the way up and back. And softly begin to walk over to the top of your mat. No rush. Hands walk, feet walk all the way to the top. Nice. At the top, find your favorite forward fold. You might want to take your opposite elbows or find your ankles. Let your head drop. If you need more space, you can take your feet out wider, maybe even bend your knees more. Wherever you are, let your head drop all the way. Super nice. Lengthen through the back of your neck. Nice. Put a strong bend in your left knee, left fingers to the ground. As you breathe in, straighten your right leg, open your right arm out to the right side. Easy stretch. See if you can bend your left knee a bit more. Open up across the chest. Exhale, switching sides. Right fingers down, bending the right knee. Lift the left arm high, opening out to the left. Nice. Forward fold as you exhale all the way. Let your head drop. Take a half lift as you breathe in. Hands can slide up your shins. Exhaling to fold all the way over, belly to your thighs. Twice more. Inhale, half lift. Open up across the chest. Exhaling to fold all the way. Last one here. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale, folding all the way. Now as you reach your arms behind you, interlace the fingers. As you breathe in, draw the shoulders back. And as you exhale, folding deeper, belly to your thighs. Nice. In this one, begin to bend your knees so much that your belly and your thighs touch. And from here, can you sink your hips down even more so that your thighs become parallel to the ground? Nice. Keep your hips low, chair pose. As you breathe in, sweep the arms up by the ears. In your chair pose, make sure you can see your toes. Once you're ready, press into your feet to stand all the way up. Breathing in, lift to the heart. Exhale, palms together at your heart. Nice, and just closing down your eyes. Staying with your breaths. Notice as you breathe in how your chest rises towards your thumbs. As you breathe out, how your shoulders relax even more, your feet are grounded. When you're ready, on your next inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Lengthen through your spine. Forward fold as you exhale all the way over, belly to your thighs. Take a half lift, find that length. Exhale to fold, step your right leg back, knee to the ground. Low lunge as you breathe in, sweeping your arms up. Inhale. Exhale, palms down, step back to plank pose. We lower the knees down, chest and chin between your palms. Cobra pose as you breathe in, lifting through the heart. Downward dog as you exhale, lifting through the hips. Nice. In your downward dog, press into your left foot, lift your right leg all the way up. And softly step your right foot between your hands, left knee to the ground. As you breathe in, arms reach up. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold, left foot steps to the front. At the top, lengthening your spine. Exhale to fold all the way, belly to your thighs. As you breathe in, finding chair pose, bend your knees. With your inhale, come all the way up to stand. Breathing in, palms together at your heart, breathing out. Inhale, reach the arms up, left side this time. Forward fold as you exhale all the way over. Half lift as you breathe in to lengthen. Exhale to fold, left leg steps back, knee to the ground. With your breath in, sweeping your arms up. Inhale, palms down, step back to plank. We lower the knees, chest and chin. As you breathe in, cobra pose, sliding forward. As you exhale, downward dog, lifting through the hips. Press into your right foot, reach your left leg all the way up. As you exhale, step your left foot between the hands. So nice. Right knee to the ground, sweep your arms up. Inhale. Forward fold, right foot forward as you exhale. At the top, lengthening and folding all the way as you exhale. Bend the knees to chair. With your inhale, press into your feet to stand all the way up. Palms together at your heart, exhale. Inhale, arms rise, reaching high. Forward fold, exhale all the way over. Half lift as you breathe in, lengthen your spine. Exhale to fold, right leg steps back, low lunge, knee to the ground as you swing the arms up. Inhale. This time, open your arms to the right side as you exhale. Nice. Touch back, right hand down your back leg as you reach, reverse. Exhale, take your hands flat to the front, step back to plank. We take the knees, chest and chin to the ground. As you breathe in, cobra pose, lifting through the heart. As you exhale, downward dog, lifting through the hips. Press into your left foot, inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, high lunge, right foot between the hands. Steady yourself, back knee stays up, sweep your arms up. Forward fold at the top, fingers down, left foot to the front. At the top, lengthen your spine, creating space. Exhale to fold all the way, belly to your thighs. Chair pose, bending your knees. Use this to stand. Press into your feet to rise. Inhale. Palms together at your heart. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Arms reach up. Exhale. Folding over. Half lift. Lengthen the spine. Exhale. Fold. Left leg steps back. Knee to the ground. As you breathe in, low lunge. Reaching high. Exhale. Open to the left side. Lean back. Left hand down your back leg. Reaching to the back. Exhale, palms to the front, step back for knees, chest and chin. Gently as you breathe in, cobra pose, gliding forward, lift to the heart. Exhaling, downward dog, lifting through the hips. Press into your right foot, reach your left leg high. Exhale, left foot between the hands, high lunge, back knee stays up as you reach the arms up. Forward fold, fingers to the front, right foot steps forward. At the top, lengthening all the way. Exhaling to fold, belly to your thighs. Chair pose, bending your knees to stand. Inhale all the way up. Palms together in your heart, maybe closing down your eyes here. You stay for a few breaths. So as you breathe here, notice again the rise of your chest towards your thumbs. As you exhale, let your shoulders soften away from your ears. Let your feet be grounded. Every breath in, finding expansion across your chest. And every exhale, finding softness in your face, in your shoulders. One more breath in. On your next inhale, reach your arms all the way back up. Forward fold as you exhale all the way over. Half lift as you breathe in, lengthen your spine. Exhale to fold, you can step or float back. We take the vinyasa. So in your vinyasa transitions today, you can always choose what you want to work on. Whether it's knees, chest, chin, whether it's chaturanga. If you want to take a couple of push-ups and get fancy, you can also do that. And if you want to skip the transitions, you can always come back to the downward dog or take child's pose. In your downward dog, every time you're back there, check that your fingers are spread wide apart. Sitting bones are reaching high. Nice. When you're ready in your down dog, press into your left foot, reach your right leg all the way up and back. Exhale, right knee to your right elbow, lean forward. Inhale, take your right leg all the way back up. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale, take your right leg all the way back up. Exhale, twist to the left elbow, right knee to your left. Inhale, take your right leg all the way back up. Bend your knee to open up across your hip. There's a couple of moments here while you're here grounding down through your left heel. Your hands are strongly pressing the mat away from you. Begin to breathe into your right side body, getting more extension there. And as you breathe in, come up high to your left toes. Softly step your right foot between your hands. Low lunge, left knee to the ground as you sweep the arms up. Open to the left as you exhale. Lean back, left hand down your back leg as you inhale. Exhale, take your hands to the front, half split. Straighten your right leg all the way back to fold. Belly to your thigh. Nice. A couple of moments here as you breathe in, focus on lengthening the spine. As you exhale, folding deeper from the hips. And keeping your right leg long, bring your left fingers underneath your left shoulder. Reach your right arm up, open out to the right side. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, look to the floor, bend your right knee. Right hand outside of your right foot. As you breathe in, lift the left arm high. Open out to the left side. Exhale, left fingers down. We're coming to the high lunge. Tuck your back toes, strong in your legs. Find your balance as you breathe in. Straighten both legs, reach to the ceiling. As you exhale, bend your right knee, sink a bit deeper. Once more, inhale, reaching high. This time, open to the right side. Gently opening out. Now as you can stay here, if you want a bit more, begin to tip back. Right hand touches your left calf or your thigh as you reach overhead. Steady with your balance as you breathe in back to your high lunge. Inhale, arms lift. Warrior 2 to the left side as you exhale. Back foot spins flat down. As you breathe in, reach your arms high, straighten both legs. Turn your right toes inwards, wide-legged forward fold as you exhale. Folding all the way. Nice, let your head drop. A couple of moments in your forward fold, you can always choose whether you want to point your toes inwards or more outwards. So see where you get the biggest stretch. And in your forward fold, take a half lift, hands underneath your chest, lengthen your spine. Keep your right hand down, lift your left arm up, open out to the left, full breath in. Exhale, left hand to the ground, walk your hands to the front of the mat, easy twist to the right side. Begin to reach your right arm up. Okay, so this is a bit tricky. From where you are, can you turn all 10 toes towards the right side? We're coming to the Cleopatra pose. Nice. So you can walk your right foot further forward, maybe bring it closer in. Nice. As you breathe in, lift the hips, reach your right arm overhead. Lifting, lifting, lengthen. Exhale, let your hips sink down, reaching to the back. 2 more times. Inhale, reaching high. And exhale, sinking down. Once more. Inhale to reach. Stay here. If you need the support of your right fingers, you can go for it. But I think you can. Press into your left hand. We're going to take Wild Thing from where you are. Take your right foot behind you. Softly, softly. Nice. As you breathe in, lift the hips, lift the chest. Exhale, right hand to the ground. We find lizard pose. Step your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Nice. And we take a few moments. So you can lean back and forth. Any sort of variation you want to go for. Back knee eventually can come down. If you want to take your forearms to the ground, you can also do that. So we have a few moments here. So a nice one also is to press your right thigh away from you, wherever you are. See what allows you to go a bit deeper through your hips. Let your hips soften. You can also wing your knee out like this. Any variation that feels good in your body. Also take time here to find your breaths again. And eventually, we let the back knee come down to the ground. If you're on your forearms, come back up to your hands. Reach your right arm up, open out to the right. Begin to turn your chest towards the ceiling. You can stay here or take a half bind. Right hand finds your left hip. If you're feeling pretty open, you can begin to bend your back knee behind you. Your right hand will find your foot. Nice, coming in for a quad stretch. Super nice. As you breathe in, think about opening up across your chest. As you exhale, just drawing your foot in a bit closer. One more breath. So nice. And as you exhale, release the foot. Right hand down, stepping back. You can either go straight back to the downward dog or take a vinyasa. So see what feels best in your practice. You can always skip the transitions. You can always take something fancy, or you can take a child's pose. See what feels best in your body. We always meet back in the downward dog. And in your down dog, you can choose to find stillness. If it feels good, you can move a little, swaying side to side, bending one knee or straightening the other leg. One more breath here, strong with your arms, fingers are spread wide. When you're ready, press into your right foot, reach your left leg all the way up. Exhale, left knee to your left elbow, lean forward. Inhale, reach your left leg all the way back up. Exhale, knee to your nose, lean forward. Inhale, reach the left leg high. Exhale to the right elbow to twist. Inhale, take the left leg all the way back up. This time, bend your knee, open up across your hip. With your right foot, can you ground your right heel flat on the floor? Begin to find extension across your left side body. Breathe into the left. One more breath here. When you're ready, coming up high to your right toe, softly step your left foot between your hands, low lunge. Back knee to the ground as your arms sweep up. Open to the right as you exhale. Lean back, right hand down your back leg, reaching to the back. Exhale to half split, hands frame your front foot as you straighten your left leg all the way back. There's a few breaths as you breathe in, lengthening the spine. As you exhale, folding deeper, hinging from your hips. So notice how you feel. In a half split, anytime that you want to put a soft bend in your left knee, you can always do that, especially if you're feeling a bit tighter. Keeping your left leg long. When you're ready, right fingers underneath your right shoulder. Lift your left arm all the way up. Open up to the chest. As you exhale, bend your left knee, left fingers outside of your left foot, reach your right arm up, open up to the right side. Exhale, right fingers down, high lunge, tuck your back toes, back knee lifts as you swing the arms up, lengthening through your body. Exhale, bend your left knee a bit more to sink down. Once more, inhale to rise. This time, open to the left side as you exhale. Find your balance, stay here or begin to tip back. Left hand to your back leg as you reach, right arm overhead. Steady, high lunge as you breathe in, arms reach back up, and warrior two to the right side. So nice as you breathe out. Nice as you breathe in, reach your arms high, straighten both legs. Turn your left toes in, wide-legged forward fold on this side. Exhale, folding over. Nice, a few breaths here. So see what feels best in your wide-legged forward fold. You can always choose to find stillness, maybe reaching the crown of your head to the floor. If it feels good to rest your forearms to the ground, or you want to walk your hands left to right, or bend one knee and straighten the other leg, these are all options you can take. And we take one more breath. When you're ready, bring your right hand underneath your face, lift your left arm high, open up to the left side. Is it this side? Open up to the right side. And as you exhale, right hand down, we walk to the front of the mat, all the way to the front, you're right. Right hand down as you breathe in, lift the left arm up. Nice, we're taking Cleopatra again. So once again, begin to turn your 10 toes out to the left side. Nice, as you breathe in, lift the hips high, reach your left arm overhead. Exhale, sink your hips down, reaching to the back. Twice more, inhale to reach. And exhale, coming back down. Last one, inhale to reach. Again, staying here. You can choose to let your left fingers touch down or begin to move your left foot back. We try without your hand. Wow, thing. So nice. As you breathe in, lift the hips, chest lifts. Exhale. Left hand to the floor, lizard pose. Step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Nice. And we take a few breaths here again. Take time. You can move forward and back. If it feels good again, you can come down to your forearms or come down to your back knee. So it doesn't have to be the same as what you did on the other side. This side can be different. Notice how this one feels. So always find what allows you to deepen the sensation that you're feeling. Make sure there's no sharp pain. So no sharp pain, good sensations. And eventually, letting your back knee come down, press into your right hand, reach your left arm up, and begin to turn your chest towards the ceiling. Reach, reach, reach. Take a half bind, find your hip behind you. You can always stay here. If you want a bit more, bend your back knee. Left hand will find your back foot. Begin to draw your foot in as you roll the left shoulder back, opening up across your chest. So nice. One more breath. And softly release, left hand to the ground. Either take your downward dog or you can move through your vinyasa. So again, see what feels good. Sometimes maybe you want to take just a cat-cow. Maybe you want to come back to child's pose. I know a couple of you will probably want to do a few push-ups. In your down dog, take time to find your breaths. Feel the grounding through your finger pads, through your feet. If your feet are not together, bring them together, and we'll lean forward to plank on the next inhale. Nice. Keeping your toes tucked like you're taking an upward dog. Begin to sink your hips down as you roll the shoulders back. Chest lifts. Nice. Keeping your toes tucked. Can you lift your right foot off the ground? Hover your right leg there. Three-legged dog. Press into your left foot. Reach the right leg high. Exhale, right knee to your nose. Pull it in. Extend your leg out to the left side. Fallen triangle. As you breathe in, left arm lifts, opening up across your chest. Exhale, left hand to the ground. Tip it back to wild thing. Take your right foot behind you. As you touch down, chest lifts, open up across the heart again. Exhale, right hand to the floor. Step your right foot between your hands. Nice, back knee stays lifted. Press into your left hand as you reach the right arm up. Open out to the right. Nice, take a full breath in here. From where you are, we're going to find Cleopatra again. Turning your toes to the right side. As you breathe in, lift the hips, reach your hips high. As you exhale, sinking your hips down. One more time. Inhale to reach. From where you are, turn your right toes to face the front of your mat. Take your right fingers outside of your right foot. Walk your left hand forward. Can you pick your back leg off the ground? Lengthen through the spine. Nice. Right fingers can walk forward one more step. We're going to find open half moon. When you're ready, left arm lifts. Opening out to the left side. Finding your breath here. Super nice. One more inhale. And very softly, as you exhale, take a big step back with your left leg, Skandasana. Begin to bend into your left knee, sink into your hips. You can always stay with your hands on the ground if it feels good, palms to your heart, or begin to split your arms. Arms are wide apart as you breathe in, opening up across your chest. And as you exhale, take your hands to the back of your mat. Press into your palms, side plank to the left side. Pressing into your right hand, take your left leg all the way back. Left arm can swing overhead as you breathe in. Exhale, left hand down, three-legged dog. Reach your left leg all the way up. Nice. Exhale, knee to your nose. Extend your leg out to the right side. As you breathe in, fallen triangle, open up across the heart. Exhale, right hand down. Tip it back to wild thing. Bring your left foot behind you. As you breathe in, chest lifts, opening up. Exhale, left hand down. Step your left foot between your hands. Press into your right hand as you lift the left arm up, opening to the left. And begin to swivel again your feet into Cleopatra. Left toes pointing to the left. You're on the outside of your right foot. As you breathe in, lift your hips high, reach your left arm overhead. As you exhale, let your hips sink down, left arm reaches back. Once more, inhale to reach. Stay here, gaze to the top of your mat. Turn your left toes forward. Take your left fingers to the ground. Open half moon. When you're ready, shift your weight to your left fingers. Right arm lifts. Chest is open as you breathe in. Nice. As softly as you can, take a big step back. Shift your weight to your right, Skandasana. Bend your right knee. Find your favorite variation. Wherever you can that allows you to open up across your chest. And as you exhale, palms to the front of your mat this time. Side plank to the right side. Press into your left hand. Right leg reaches back. Any variation of your choice. Hips are high, chest is open. Vinyasa, any vinyasa you want to move through. No rush. At your own pace. Super nice. So Angie is a pro. When we're ready, bring your feet together. Press into your left foot as you breathe in, reach the right leg up. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands. Walk your hands forward. Lift your left leg off the ground. Nice. In this one, try to get your fingers below your shoulders and focus on lengthening through the spine. Keeping the length, press into your left fingers. Can you reach your right arm up? Open out to the right. Coming to your twisted half moon. So notice how this feels. If you want to go for a bit more, you can start to bend your left knee. Maybe your right hand can reach for your left foot, or just stay where you are. See what feels best. One more inhale. And from where you are, bring your left knee to your chest. Can you roll up to stand with your left knee in? Gently taking your time. If you touch down, embrace the wobbles. Take your right hand to your left knee. Take a twist to the left side, opening up across your chest. If you're wobbling around, don't worry, you can hop around. If you're feeling steady, gazing to your left fingertips. Super nice. One more breath. Nice. In dancer's pose, as you exhale, dropping your left foot, left hand to your foot. As you breathe in, reaching the right arm high. As you exhale, leaning forward, pressing your foot into your hand. Easy gaze. If it feels good, you can put a gentle bend in your right knee. Softly as you breathe in, rolling back up to tree pose. Find your favorite tree. Your foot can be to your inner thigh or can be to your calf. Palms can be together at your heart. Okay, so find the variation that works for you. Anything you want to do with your arms. Arms can reach up. If you want, you can find your elbows behind you or take a back bend. We'll stay for 3 breaths. And if you want to challenge, you can try to close down your eyes and then notice what happens to your balance there. Super nice. So stay for 1 more breath. Wherever you are, notice if you tend to be hunching. See if you can open up across your chest. If you have your eyes closed, begin to blink your eyes open. We take warrior 3 with the arms beside us. Gently reach your left leg back, arms reached by your sides for a breath in. Warrior 1, as you exhale, big step back. As you touch down, swing your arms up, inhale. Nice, find your opposite elbows. And as you breathe in, can you lean your head back into your arms? Lift, lift, lift to the chest. As you exhale, lean forward, reach your arms behind you, find your fingers. Keeping your belly towards your thighs, roll your shoulders back, open up to the chest. And exhale to fold, chest inside of your front thigh, reaching the fist high. Nice, a couple of moments here. Let your hips sink down, let your chest sink down. Maybe reaching the crown of your head to the floor. Keeping your hips low, bring your left hand to the ground. We're taking a side plank to the right side. Nice, so any variation that you want. If you want, you can stack your feet. Maybe take a tree side plank or take your right leg up like starfish. Vinyasa, when you're ready, right hand down. Find your own way back, no rush. So notice how you're feeling. If you need to take a pause, you can always pause the clip and come back in when you're ready. A few moments here to catch your breaths. Fingers are spread out wide. Sitting bones are reaching high. And when you're ready, pressing into your right foot, reach your left leg all the way up. Exhale, left knee to your nose, extend your leg out to the right side. Reach your right arm high, fold in triangle as you breathe in, opening up. Exhale, right hand down, 3-legged dog. As you breathe in, reach your left leg all the way up. Tip it back, wild thing. Left foot drops behind you as you open up to the chest. Exhale, left hand down. Step your left foot between your hands. Nice, walk your hands forward. Begin to pick your back leg off the ground, finding your standing balance. Again, while you're here, fingers are below the shoulders. Press into your right fingers as you breathe in, lift the left arm up, open out to the left side, coming to your twisted half moon. You can stay here, this feels good. If you want to go for a little bit more, you can begin to bend your back knee and find your back foot. We stay for the breath in, wherever you are, breathing into your chest, into your side body. As you exhale, bend your right knee to your chest, looking to the ground. We come up to stand with the right knee in. So nice, left hand to your right knee, open your right arm out to the right side. Steady your gaze. If you're feeling nice, you can begin to gaze to your right fingertips. With your exhale, dancer's pose. Drop the right foot, right hand to your foot. As you breathe in, left arm lifts. Nice. Find a spot that's not moving and begin to lean forward, pressing your right foot into your right hand. Maybe putting a gentle bend in your left knee. As you breathe in, coming back up to tree pose, find your favorite tree. Doesn't have to be the same variation as before, so your foot can be to your inner thigh or to your calf, anywhere but the knee. Your palms can be together. Any variation that you want to work into, whether it's a side stretch or back bend. And then if you're feeling steady, you can begin to close down your eyes. 3 breaths here. Every breath in, think about extending through the spine. Every exhale, feel the grounding through your standing leg. And if you want that challenge, you can try to close down your eyes or soften your gaze. 1 more breath. Softly blinking open your eyes, we find warrior 3. Begin to lean forward, reach your right leg back, arms sweeping by your sides. Take a full breath in here. As you exhale, big step back to warrior 1. Sweep your arms overhead, find your elbows again. Nice, and just a breath here as you breathe in, lean your head into your arms, opening up across your chest. As you exhale, lean forward, swing your arms back to find your fingers. And as you breathe in, just drawing the shoulders back, keeping your spine long. And as you exhale, folding over, chest to the inside of your front thigh. Nice, in this one, let your hips soften, let your fists reach higher. And keeping your hips low, release your right hand down to the ground, side plank to the left side. Any variation that you want. Left leg can stack on top of your right. If you want to take a tree side plank or even starfish, you can go for that. 1 more breath. Last vinyasa, as you exhale, left hand down. Any variation you want to go for, we'll meet back in the child's pose. So no rush. If you want to go through your up dog and spend a bit more time there, you can stay. If you want to skip your vinyasa and come straight back to the child's pose, you can also go for that. Eventually, we'll all meet back in the child's, knees to the ground, just letting your belly rest to your thighs. Your arms, they can stay forward or you can rest them by your sides. Nice, and take this time just to come back to your breaths. Notice as you breathe in, the rise of your back body. And as you exhale, just sighing out any tension, whether it's in your hip crease. Let your hips sit back to your heels. Relax your thighs. And when you're ready, begin to walk your hands by your knees, just sitting back up to your heels, coming to your virasana. Woohoo! As you breathe in, reach the arms all the way up. And take a twist to the right side as you exhale. Left hand to your right thigh, right fingers behind you. As you breathe in, press into your right fingers to sit taller. You can stay or take a half bind. Right arm wraps behind, open up across your chest. If you want to go into a back bend, you can take your right fingers to the ground behind you. Press into your fingers, and as you breathe in, reach your left arm overhead. Lift the hips high. Open up across the side body. And as you exhale, sit your hips back down, reach both arms up. Inhale, twisting to the left as you exhale. Nice. As you breathe in, sitting a bit taller. Again, choose your option, either your half bind, staying where you are. If you want to come back to that back bend, left fingers touch down behind you. As you breathe in, right arm sweeps overhead, hips are high. And exhale, slowly sitting your hips back down. Now you sit your hips over to one side, we're going to lie down on the mat. So find a comfortable lying position, let your arms rest. Take a few moments here just to come back to your breaths. And gently, when you're ready, we're going to bring the knees into the chest, just hugging the knees in. You can give yourself a gentle rock, side to side, pressing your back against the mat. And as you exhale, bring your feet flat on the ground. Nice. Take your feet mat width distance apart. And drop both knees down to the right side, just windshield wiping your knees. Your arms, they can open out to the sides. Nice. Your gaze can be to the ceiling or over to the left side. And notice how this feels. If you want to deepen this one, take your right foot on top of your left knee. Nice, just to weigh your thigh down. Soften your face. Soften the space between your eyebrows. Just let your forehead relax. Notice your breath. See if you can come back to that steady breathing that you had at the start. If you have your foot on your thigh, begin to gently release. Bring your feet flat on the ground again. Knees pointing to the ceiling. Feet are hip width or mat width distance apart. Drop both knees down to the left side. Nice. Notice what feels best in this one. You can take again, if you want, left foot on your right thigh. Just to weigh that thigh down. Chest stays open as you breathe in. And as you exhale, just soften through your shoulders. So calm. And softly releasing your left foot from your thigh. Nice, extend your legs forward, find your favorite Shavasana. So your Shavasana today could be with pillows or blankets. Maybe you want to put an eye mask on. Wherever you are, see how you can be as relaxed and as soft as you can. And when you're ready, if it feels good, closing down your eyes. Take a few moments here just to enjoy the benefits of your practice. If there is any tension that is left, take a full breath into your nose. And open your mouth, let it go. Twice more like that. Breathing into your nose. Exhaling from your mouth. Once more, inhale. And exhale, mouth. And with your mouths closed, begin to find your way back to your steady breaths. Breathing in and breathing out from your nose. As you exhale, begin to soften that spot between your eyebrows. Relax your forehead. If your teeth are clenched, begin to draw your teeth apart. And let your tongue fall to the back of your mouth. Gently relaxing your jaws, relaxing your chin. With every exhale, begin to find a bit more softness. Begin to let go of any tension that might be lingering in your body. Just let every inch of your body sink down into the earth. No more tension. Just you and your breaths. You can stay in Shavasana for as long as you wish and allow the clip to run. If you're ready to come out, just begin to find your way back to your breaths. Take a full inhale. And as you exhale, begin to wriggle your fingers, wriggle your toes. As you breathe in, reach your arms overhead. Maybe point your toes forward, give yourself a big long stretch. If there is a yawn in you, let it go. And exhale to release. One at a time, bring your knees into your chest. Nice. Just a few moments here. Reach your right arm overhead and roll over to the right side. Just letting your head rest on your arm. Taking a few moments to wind down. With as little effort as you can, bring your left hand in front of your face and press yourself back up to sit. No rush. Find your most comfortable seat here. Arms can rest on your legs. Eyes can stay closed. If it feels good to adjust your seat, you can shimmy side to side. On your next inhale, bring your palms together at your chest. Notice the difference in your breaths, the difference in your mind. Just keep this softness in your breaths. Keep this peace, this calmness in your mind with you for the rest of your day. And just be grateful for the ability to move, to exercise, and most of all, to be healthy. Take a full breath in. And let it go. Gently put a smile on your face. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you, Angie.